Und damit willkommen zurück zu Gibbous, Cthulhu Adventure. Das letzte Mal haben wir in Floods Schloss das Planetenrätsel gelöst und uns befreit und danach gesehen, dass die Drachenflügel geklaut wurden. Wir wurden von Don kontaktiert und haben den Weg zurück nach Darkham gesucht. Wir sind jetzt als Don in Darkham unterwegs, während Buzz und Peace und Kitty in sein Büro warten. Wir gucken was in dein Tagebuch. Sehr gut. Zurück in Darkham. Ich muss diesen Voodoo-Typen finden und mit ihm über eine kultische Verkleidung sprechen. Das Passwort lautet Fidelio. Kultisch. Ja. Gut. So, wir, denke ich mal, werden uns als Don ebenso mal ein bisschen umgucken. Wer weiß, was Don so sieht, was wir davor nicht gesehen haben. Vor allem er mit seiner Fähigkeit.
I think that's a dormitory.
Zu viele Sachen.
Nothing resonate.
Na, komm,
I don't have the time to be traipsed.
Schade. So, was gibt's denn noch? Da hinten ist dieser unheilvolle
Huge,
Turm.
looming tower overhead. Impressive.
Auch mit der Glocke?
Yeah, it's big. It's looming. It's a tower. Let's move on.
Ich finde den so herrlich von dieser melancholischen Grundstimmung her.
It's a long way down, though. Maybe some other time.
That was surprisingly non-gruesome.
Würde ich uns umbringen?
I can think of...
Okay. So, hier könnte man...
Why am I looking at all this irrelevant stuff?
Weil es mich interessiert.
I mean, it's a walled archway. Used to be a door. Now it ain't no fascinating.
Okay, da klicke ich gleich weiter,
Nothing
weil
here.
da kommt nichts.
Not at all.
Dieses Symbol übrigens. Ich gebe ja zu, ich finde diese Cthulhu-Sache sehr interessant. Und diese Symbolik taucht genauso aus, dieser Ast. Ich habe hier sogar ein paar Würfel, lustigerweise, genau mit diesem Ast-Symbol.
It's another one of those dubious cultist signs.
Genau.
Starting to hate seeing those all over the place, I tell ya. I don't get graffiti as an art form in general, but this one I despise.
Auch wieder zu viel.
There's some sort of weird resistance to the Haunter's mark, but I'm not that interested anyway. The weird sign does nothing. That is one horrible way of advertising your merchandise. Then again, I guess they're keeping with their theme. You have to appreciate the Fishmouth dedication and consistency. Just terrible throughout.
Who'd put this up here, Eugene? Let's just get this done. It's freaking me out.
Nah, that thing stays here as far as I'm concerned. Fishmouth's own. Doesn't say so, but it's obviously a fishery.
Ah,
Fishmouth.
Captain Obvious.
Not excited about going there, that's for sure. I got no... It's a whole lot of fish in there. Not a particular fan of eating fish myself. I got nothing against them, but they're ugly varmints.
Fische sind Schädlinge? Also, vielleicht ein paar schon, aber nicht alle.
Nah, I think I can just walk in.
Okay, Schaufenster, die Ladentür, die geschlossen ist.
It's closed. It should open pretty soon, though. I could wait a bit if I really wanted in. It's closed. Yeesh.
Moment, wir haben da eine Notiz, wo wir schreien. Ich habe mir die Fischerei neben Bast Wohnheim angesehen und sie war geschlossen. Sie sollte bald aufmachen. Okay, da müssen wir irgendwas tun, dann kommen wir bald rein. Sehr gut.
Christopher Valiant. Oh yeah, I think I heard of him. Too bad he lost his head. Decent fella. They wouldn't have named a damn street after him if he wasn't, right? Supporting Darkham. Just like you're supposed to. Awesome.
I lost my head over Gibbous.
Okay, uns das raus.
Appreciate you, Christopher.
So, hier diese ganze Reklame interessiert nicht. Gehen wir weiter. Die gute Dame sitzt immer noch da.
Void Smoker Alley. Suspicious name if you ask me. Struggling artist. Aged normally while his portrait stayed this... Wait, what? Alright, I like this guy.
Kennen wir ja die Geschichte.
Oh man, that's quite the story on this Void Smoker character. Here's to smoking the void.
The portrait, it stays the same. Weird.
You did things your own way, Void Smoker.
So, okay, haben wir das.
I got no interest in this kind of art.
Guckst du auch so.
Does nothing for me.
Ach komm.
What's up with this guy? Ugh. Not for me. It's the Nut House.
Ist das eigentlich, wenn ich es schon gesagt habe in der ersten Folge, aber da habe ich es vielleicht vergessen. Ich meine, ihr kennt ja Arkham Asylum von Batman, den Spielen oder den Comics damals, Arkham Asylum.
Wait, that's very insensitive. Offensive, too. We really shouldn't be making fun of people with mental conditions.
Nein, sollten wir keine Witze machen, denn sie können dich auch stark verprügeln, wie wir gesehen haben.
Great.
Bei Batman.
Now I've gone all serious and... Is it awkward? A little bit, maybe. Maybe it's just different characters interpreting their surroundings differently. Or it could be a sign of moral evolution going on throughout this tale. Or it could be that I'm spending way too much time staring at some distant ruin instead of focusing on the task at hand.
Das ist am wahrscheinlichsten.
Nope.
Nope. Gut.
It's a right glimmering dame sat down at that bench there. All alone in the rain. What say I leg over there and see what the deal is?
Ich möchte betonen, es regnet und er in Socken. Das ist sehr unangenehm.
Nah, I shouldn't use the... Hey there. What's a nice girl like you doing in this part of town?
Charmer, huh?
Not really. I try, but I get called out on it a lot. I'm Don.
I'm Margot. It's nice to meet you, Don.
Yeah, likewise. Got business with the voodoo gentleman?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a private investigator. I ask questions for a living. Sometimes I do it without even noticing.
Just stopped by to thank VG for, turning me on to a better path, I guess.
Extra straight?
No, just talk some sense into me. Let's just say I no longer want to murder my husband. Well, ex-husband now. And I got rid of my toxic lover. Ugh.
Oh, well, I'm sure you deserve a good guy for a change.
I'm sure I do. So, what are you doing these days?
I, roll with a librarian kid with a magic evil book and a talking cat. Just trying to nab this psycho who wants to bring the world to its knees.
You're friends with Buzz? Did he pull a fast one on me? Well, it was for the best in the end, so tell him I said thanks.
You get around, Margot.
Things just happen. Hey, Don. What do you say once you're done with all that? You and me get a coffee?
I'd like that, Margot.
Then it's a date. Catch you later, Don.
Wait, how do we get in touch?
I thought you said you were a detective.
Richtige Antwort.
Smooth. See you when the world is saved, kid.
Achievement, geschmeidiger Ermittler. Ein Date. Na komm, das muss man machen, ist doch klar. Was, Plakette? Achso, dahinter.
Park gate removed due to blasphemous activities in the area. Hop fence at own peril. We do not refund garments or pay for hospitalization.
Die Leute stürzen überhaupt nicht, wenn hier eine sprechende Katze rumläuft, jemand, der irgendwelche Magie beschwört oder andere Kulte ihr Zeug anmalen.
Not vandalizing that. Ominously rustling vegetation right behind the fence. Yeah, That's all I got.
Ist eigentlich das Anrufen von Gittern bzw. irgendwelchen Abgrenzungen ein Offense? Egal. So,
I've got no reason to...
was haben wir? Die Figuren. Baron.
Hey, it's the very voodoo Baron Samedi.
Samedi.
He's a doll. Literally. Don't mess with the Baron.
Die anderen kleinen Puppen.
Cute little voodoo dolls. They've been left out here and no one's stolen them, so it's probably wise just to leave them be.
Hat schon Sinn. Also besitzt
No
einen Sitz.
resonance. Those dolls are...
So, hier ist eine Büste.
It's a bust of some tentacle-mugged thing. This is what the taxpayers' money goes to. This. I don't get it. Why display this publicly? Why? I'm keeping the hell away from... Oh.
Okay, wieder komische Geräusche. Und hier haben wir den Taxifahrer. Plus Straßenschild.
Big D Street. We're getting quite original with the street names these days, huh? Wonder who this guy was. There's tiny print here. Absent-minded professor. Big proponent of video games in general. Liked keyboards over controllers. That's... okay, that's weirdly specific. To each his own, I guess.
Controllers? Ha! Keyboards, I tell you. Keyboards is where it's at.
You sure did love your more power.
Okay, dann haben wir noch das Taxi. Ist beim Taxi irgendwas Interessantes? Neues? Nee.
That's my ride to Fishmouth. It'll have to wait till I get my robes.
Wir können schon mal mit ihnen reden.
It'll have to wait till...
Okay, dann...
It's a small, half-open window in the door.
Ich hätte mich eigentlich mit Priscilla gefreut, wenn es mal sehen
Warm
könnte.
light within. That's a relief.
Obwohl, vielleicht kommt die ja beim Festival an sich.
No need. Morning.
Password?
Fidelio. Hello there.
Greetings, traveler.
The voodoo gentleman, I presume.
You presume correctly, sir. And you are?
Ktype. Don R. Ktype. Friend of Buzz's. He was here a while ago.
Oh, yeah. He's all right, I hope. Is the cat in the same predicament?
Still a wisecracking nightmare. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Interesting interior design choices.
Why, thanks for noticing. A little eclectic, to be sure, but clients seem to appreciate it.
You travel a lot, don't you? I can see you've been hitting a lot of the gift shops.
Oh, no. I avoid those like the plague. Only authentic stuff for me. Shipping is a pain, though, believe you me.
So, what about this Olmstein character? Buzz tells me you says he's a good friend of yours.
Yes, I did say that, didn't I? It's a weird thing about Bob.
What is?
Well, everything.
I understand he's some kind of authority in occultism.
The extent of his knowledge is splendiferous. He knows a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff, right? But it's all... I can't put it into words. He's different, Bob is.
Well, that went nowhere. What does he look like? What's his deal?
You probably won't believe me, but see here, it's strange. I've been friends with him for decades now, or at least I'm convinced I have. And yet, it's like one of those dreams where you see the person clearly in front of you, but yet when you wake, you can't for the life of you describe them.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. Bob is, well, he's something else. He's the one person I can really say has changed me. I mean, in his presence, I always feel, volatile, inconsistent, vibrantly fluctuating, inevitably equivocal.
So we're just listing fancy words now. Do you have a picture of him? Is he on, whatchamacallit, the social,
Media? I don't think I've ever seen Bob in a picture, and he's undescribable. A true mystery.
Not that you'd care, but none of that helped. Like, at all.
What can I tell you, Mr. K-Type? Some people are just hermetical like that.
Interessant, oder? Also er kann sich selber da nicht perfekt dran erinnern. Nicht so
Has
im
Bob ever
Detail.
gone by the nickname The Butcher?
Oh, no. The butcher's a horrible person, whoever he or she is.
Care to, expand on that subject?
Not much is known about the butcher, even in my circle. He's rumored to be into god-awful, unnatural experiments with the dead. Ugh, horrible stuff. Bob can't be the butcher, or at least I don't think so.
Zumindest denkt er nicht so.
Getting onto something else.
Wait, before that, there is something about you. I get this feeling that you are somehow marked.
All right, I'm impressed. Yeah, I touched something called the, shining trapeze.
The shining trapezohedron! Yet you stand here before me. So it's true. You have the Haunter's mark. Forgive me to throw such a cliche at you, but you truly are chosen.
Why, thanks for noticing. Mom always said one day I'd show 'em all who Don K-Type is.
Of course, you know, with great dark powers come great dark responsibilities.
Oh, yeah. Tenebrous forces consuming and corrupting the mortal soul and all that. Not really a surprise, to be quite honest with you.
Okay, wie läuft denn das Voodoo-Geschäft?
So, how's the voodoo business going these days?
You know, can't really complain. A possession here, a curse there. It's really picked up with all the weird cults running around lately.
Yeah, gonna be digging into a lot of that soon. About the Haunter's Mark, what exactly does it do?
It is supposed to turn its bearer into a receptor of sorts.
Great, now I'm a receptor.
A way of channeling past events that involved said object. The things we could learn about the world by employing its power. It boggles the mind.
Yeah, it does sound kinda useful. Kinda like a superpower, so I'm not complaining.
Not exactly a superpower. It's a dark gift, and it may come with great personal costs.
Dark or not, I, like gifts. I can, make my hand glow on command, too.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Wait, about Bob.
Let's not go there again. The more I think about him, the more confused I get.
I'm in the need of some robes to attend the Fishmouth Festival. Think you can help out?
The fest? Whatever would possess you to want to go there? Word of dispassionate advice. Don't. Those are bad people, if people they be.
I'm up to my neck in it. Can't really back out now. So, can you help with the robes?
I sure can. You're gonna need a fine piece of silk, a miniaturized sewing machine, 3 tufts of recently shed koala fur,
Koalafell? Nö.
Anything else?
a cemetery caretaker's liver, voluntarily donated. What else? You know those fish that kind of blow up into like spiky spheres every once in a while?
Kugelfish.
What are they called?
Puffer fish?
Yeah, well, one of those. Well, not for the robes. I just really always wanted one.
Anything else?
Male alligators' baby teeth, but they have to be in pristine condition, otherwise they're useless. Oh, and any kind of indie game developer DNA. Tears have historically proven to be the easiest to procure.
Okay, I've heard enough. Don't you happen to have the actual article laying around somewhere?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Can I just, have it? No, fetch quests or anything?
Yeah, sure, why not? It was really appreciated at last year's Supernatural Society costume ball, but I doubt it would hit as hard this year. It's in the chest over there. Let me unlock it for you.
Thanks, Voodoo Gentleman. You're all right.
No probs, Donatello.
Please don't call me that.
Wow, cool.
So, how do I look?
Appropriately stupid and scary, simultaneously.
Alrighty then. Thanks again. I'll be on my way.
Whoa, whoa! Hold on a minute. That's not enough to get you into the festival, dude.
Sieht nicht ein bisschen anders aus als
It
die anderen?
isn't. What's wrong?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but your smell.
I've been traveling a lot.
No, I mean, you don't stink.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
But you need to stink to be let inside Fishmouth during that unholy festival.
Like a couple of skunks getting frisky in a garlic patch.
Quite the vivid imagery, but no, it's more specific than that. More in the vein of, I've had hundreds of rotting fish rubbed against these robes I'm wearing. The festival seems to be a very fish-themed thing. The locals are very particular with their social gatherings.
So, rub a dead fish on it, huh? Shouldn't be too hard.
I'm afraid that won't cut it, Don. It really needs to be a lot of rotten fish.
All right, Mr. Voodoo. Good looking out. I'll try to think of something. Later.
Take care now. And take care of Buzz too while you're at it.
Oh, wir können uns umgucken. Ich dachte, wir sind raus und werden demzufolge nicht viel hier drin machen, aber wir können uns ja trotzdem mal alles anschauen und wer weiß, was er so da...
Creepy. I'm really not into this mask.
It's creepy. But I'll keep it.
I don't want to have anything to do with it. Oh yeah, tribal art. That makes sense.
Die hätten ja das jetzt auch alles hier weglassen können, indem du gleich wieder rausgehst und halt diesen Fischgeruch anlegst. Aber nein, sie lassen zu, dass du alles mal anschaust. Sehr gut.
Kinda nifty. Wouldn't mind one.
Perfectly placed, perfectly lit.
I don't think I could find an immediate use for them. The same weird spiky vegetation that's also engulfing the library building. It's repulsive.
My God, man, can't you see? They just grow forever. There's nothing stopping them. We tried everything.
Oh man, creepy. It's repulsive. I don't want.
Ist die Trauermaske geholt. Stammesmaske, die Maske. Die ist eine Zeitschrift.
Bogue. The Fishmouth look. I'm not looking forward to visiting that place.
Ach, die Vogue ist das normalerweise. Jetzt, okay.
I'm afraid to use the mark on it. Nah. Cute double-headed doll. Neat. Made in San Francisco. Looks fine.
Oh my God! Gargalore's headed for the orphanage!
What was that all about? I don't need any dolls, thanks. A mighty pirate skull, by the look of it. The secrets that skull might be holding.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
Better let that guy rest in. That's a fishy-looking skull. Literally. I'm willing to bet it has something to do with Fishmouth.
Ach.
It's a big one, Tad! A big one!
I wouldn't touch it for $100.
Okay, hier war irgendwie antikes Handy.
Hey, I used to have one of these. God, where'd all this kind of stuff go? Brings back memories. Whoa, too many voices at once.
Wer weiß, wen er schon mal angerufen hat hier.
I don't think it's in working condition. It's a pineapple. Reminds me of how hungry I am.
Dann ist doch was.
Nice pineapple.
And some exotic fruit to go with the theme. Nice.
I would, but I think it's display only. Oh, a throne. Not pretentious at all. Maybe it helps with business.
Right there. That's perfect. Woo! All right, this should help with business.
Nah, we're already up to our necks in ancient curses.
Viel cooler war natürlich so ein Thron, der sich dreht. Wie bei Monkey Island.
It's a ship's hull. Quite the dedication to theme, I guess. Neat.
We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead.
Ich glaube, das ist wirklich echtes Schiffsholz noch.
I've no use for it.
So, was haben wir denn noch? Hier ist ein lustig aussehender Schädel.
Party store skulls. You, get what you can, apparently. Hey, I'm not judging. The effect is still there.
2 for $3? Let me have them.
Completely useless. Looks just like many, many other skulls. Yeah, I've lost interest.
Na, das Mal ist schon interessant.
Hey, skull. Hey.
Okay, er sagt nichts weiter, wenn es nur.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
What's a microwave oven doing here? Kind of unprofessional. I don't believe in microwaves. Like, what did you even click on?
Heat mixture up to 200 degrees. I knew you'd come in handy.
Nothing to heat up. A sword. I like me a good sword. Pirate.
Take that, you scurvy sea cucumber!
I'm not planning on doing any swashbuckling anytime soon.
Ach, gerade eben mal nicht. Na gut. So, damit haben wir eigentlich alles gemacht. Und können ihn nochmal nicht auswählen. Nun gut, dann gehen wir raus. Und die gute Dame ist weg. Lasst uns mal speichern. Ach, und die Wolken sind aufgezogen, man kann den Mond sehen. Und da steht ein Open. Wir gehen trotzdem mal ganz kurz nach rechts, ob hier noch irgendwas passiert. Nee. Und gehen mal in den Fischladen rein. Oh Gott. Fishmouse Harbor. Nicht auswählbar. Privat.
Looks like where the fishmonger lives. Not the most inviting of corridors.
Oh, die Auslage.
That's my private area there. No access. Yeah, I heard it as I said it.
I guess it's a fish scale. Sorry.
Die Skala ist eine Fischskala. Und ein Scale, was auf Fische besteht.
That's all I got. Be sure to tip your waitresses. Validation at the door.
Die Ohren vor allem, also wirklich wie so Fischflossen.
I'm not interested in weighing anything.
Ist hier irgendwas zum Ziehen? Gehen wir kurz zur Seite. Können wir zur Seite? Ne, können wir nicht. Kühlgerät?
Some kind of refrigerating unit. There's a pipe leading up into the ceiling. Probably something needs to be real chilly like up there, but this unit doesn't seem to cut the mustard. Poor machine seems to be on his last legs. Nothing.
Weil das Blut und der Fisch dort oben liegt.
It's barely functioning as is.
Okay, was haben wir hier?
Oh, that is foul. Oh my. Oh, you God. There's more death, despair, and gunk in there than I've experienced in my entire life.
Hm.
I'm not
Okay.
going anywhere near it.
So, was gibt's denn hier Feines? Können wir da noch was auswählen aus die Spüle? Nein. Steht eine
An
Message.
assortment of fish and other sea life. Well, ex-life now. It stinks to high heaven. Any kind of will to ever consume these creatures is so behind me right now. Poor things. Not just killed, but displayed on ice with assorted lemons. What a way to go. Ugh, no.
Reib dich doch dort drin. Bis, dass er es nicht macht. Nun gut, damit haben wir den Fischhändler noch, den wir mal anschauen.
It's the owner of this fine place of business. Not the friendliest fella in Darkham. I'm okay, scared.
Er ist verängstigt, das zu nutzen.
Morning,
Brother,
brother.
brother.
Okay. Yeah, I need fish.
Sure thing, brother. What type and how much?
Type doesn't really matter. Need hundreds of them. Rotten.
Oh, that's suspicious. What you need 'em for?
What do you care? I got the milk. I can cover it.
Can't sell you rotten fish, sir.
Sir, what happened to brother?
Anyone can wear a robe. And when they start making dubious demands, how do I know you ain't one of them health inspectors?
Hey, I'm no health inspector. Look at me, decked out nose to toes
Proud
in
of
these
this.
righteous robes.
Try and appeal to my street sensibilities all you want. I stay skeptical.
Credibilities.
Maybe
Street
you're
sensibilities.
undercover.
Yeah, undercover health inspectors. That's a thing.
I ain't risking my license revoked.
I'm... Oh,
Dann reden wir noch mal.
brother.
I don't.
What's the deal with the hanging chain?
All due respect, sir. That's none of your business.
I detect a pretty strong smell coming from up there. Could it, perchance, be where you keep all the merch that's gone bad?
Now that's presuming a whole lot, sir.
Not exactly a refrigerated environment if we go by olfactory clues.
What old factory?
There's a smell, Brother Fishmonger, and nasty stuff dripping from the ceiling.
That's my damn business, if you don't mind.
Oh, come on, we bros. You know it.
I straight up and down don't.
Say, you look familiar.
What? We all look the same to you Darkhamites, don't we? Racist.
Racist? Ha, not at all. There's just something about your features, your eyes, maybe.
You think I don't know the stereotypes y'all throwing around about us? Fish face, bug eye, and all that sort. Well, I'll have you know, before you make any kind of
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Is that bad? Are you taking anything for that?
Yeah, it's bad. And no, drugs don't work.
It's a smart man what stays away from drugs.
Gee, thanks for the insight.
Captain Obvious.
Do you take sleeping pills?
Ain't working for me. I can take a fistful and it'll be like chugging some Joe.
Yeah, dog. Life ain't at ease if you ain't got those Z's.
Yeah, like you give a rotten fin about my problems.
Just trying to empathize here. Do you happen to have sleeping pills around?
Yeah, got mine right here. They're yours if you want them. They're no use to me.
So what do you do about your sleeping problem?
You sure curious. Well, it can't hurt to tell you. Been experimenting with hypnosis and suggestion lately.
Ooh.
Hypnosis.
Could be, ain't it?
Hypnosis? Really? Does it work?
Well, it ain't been long, so I don't really know as yet. Doc been suggesting stuff to me for some sessions, and the payoff's still to come.
What's the payoff?
He calls it the catalyst. It's a secret spoken command. Supposed to make one fall asleep instantly.
So, did you get yours?
Sure did, but I'm scared to use it, to be honest. Doc says I might sleep for 3 days straight.
So, out of curiosity, what's your secret command?
Doc says I ain't supposed to share that with anyone. Why, it'd cause chaos in my personal and professional life, it
Ja, aber
would.
lustig.
Yeah, I suppose it would, wouldn't it?
Plus, if I told you, I'd just fall asleep instantly. And that'd be all awkward, wouldn't it?
I suppose it would be, yeah.
Still need them fish, bro.
I ain't selling you.
Das heißt, wir müssen hypnotisieren und dann können wir rankommen.
So, how do you find Darkham?
It's alright, I guess. But their smell just... ugh. That's why I mostly keep to my shop. Smells like home in here.
Oh, yeah. Fishmist's gonna be a blast. I bet I know what your command is.
I'll bet you don't.
Engelsbauch, Babypopo, flauschiges Kissen. Hatten wir überhaupt irgendwas gesehen? Sollen wir es ableiten an dem, was wir hier irgendwo rumsehen? Kissen, warum Kissen? Babypopo. Babypo. Engelsbauch.
Angel tummy.
Why, what's this? I was all sleepy all of a sudden. But wait, could it be just 'cause of you boring me to sleep with your cutesy guessing game?
Ugh, you had me there for a second. Fuzzy
Huh,
baby butt.
cute, but it ain't that one.
Never mind.
Okay.
Catch you later.
Ich konnte den geheimen Insta-Schlafpilz des Fischlandes nicht erraten. Er hat seine Medikamente auf den Tresen liegen lassen. So, Nachbarschaft umsehen. Okay. Wir können die Medikamente nehmen.
That's the... Could this be...
Your secret command is bubble wrap.
Picking it up won't do anything, but there...
Wirklich.
I bet
I'll bet.
bubble wrap.
How'd you?
Coole Fähigkeit.
Huh, it worked. I have to admit I had serious doubts, but it actually did. And it was time to get my robes dirty, so to speak.
Boah. Die Schlaftabletten nimmst du nicht mit?
So, this was it. Stinky old fishmouth. Smell-wise, it was probably the fishery I'd just come from times 1,000. I was blending in like a professional and itching to sink my teeth into whatever fishmouth had to offer. Except the local food.
Okay, wir haben 2 Achievements gekriegt. Oh, ich hab Leerzeichen genutzt, das wollte ich nicht. Verdammt. Wir sehen hier die beiden Dorfbewohner. Den kannte ich auch und es ist herrlich, oder? Hier Fische wird gewogen, ein Arm gelesen, hier liegt einer rum, die streiten, meditieren. Der bemalt sich noch ein bisschen und schwenkt die Bücher. Ich glaube, das werden wir uns in der nächsten Folge anschauen, was hier genau abgeht. Bis dahin, euer Elandirthor. Tschüss.